Yeah, the tag is. Thank you. And then you could tag me. Yeah. But I'm there. I'm gonna share it to my page. Go get me a tag. Nope. That's it.
Okay, you ready? I'm born ready. That's how come I stay in trouble.
Hello. Me too.
Not quite. We'll go 5 after. Okay. I shared on your page already.
Wait a minute, is that macaroni and cheese?
That's our cue to come on live.
Yes.
All right.
Oh Lord.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in the Facebook world. This is another episode. I believe it's episode 10 that we're cooking with cousin Zane and my trusted assistant, Susie Sous Chef. That's who she is in the flesh. I see that she's not waving in the background. She's practicing. I appreciate that. Go ahead and give him one wave.
I stay in trouble with the
And so we have some very, very, very special guests with us tonight. Tonight, before I introduce them, I want to let you know what the menu is. We were going to do some quiche, but we have one of our guests here that just loves Akila's macaroni and cheese. And I changed the menu at the last minute because I love these people.
Amen.
We're gonna have Susie Sous Chef introduce our guests.
Yes. So we have.
You didn't say hi to the people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I wave to everybody. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hello, world.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to introduce to you good friends of ours. We have Pastor Lyons and his wife Centria, and Centria's mother, which is Mrs. Boatnight. We love them all, and we're glad that they're here. So I'm going to introduce them all and say hello.
Don't forget about Nana Lou.
Oh yeah, where's Nana Lou? And little Miss Nana Lou. We call her Nana Lou. Say hello.
Wave at the camera.
Say hi to everybody.
Stop acting shy.
That's
She got to warm
Centria.
up, but she'll be all right.
Yes. That's Mrs.
Hi,
Boatnight.
everybody.
And that's Pastor Lyons.
Hello, what's up?
Greetings.
We're so glad to have him
All right,
here.
okay, it's enough of the program. It's just you're not a politician. He's a preacher, started like a politician. So look, we got a good menu tonight. I started to tell y'all that, but I got cross-tracked with something. What was I saying?
You tell me waving everybody. Oh, yeah.
You didn't
Hold on,
finish
Pastor. I didn't tell you to tell my
Yes,
menu.
sir. Yes, sir.
You a
I
guest.
mean, I was thinking of quiche, man. That's what you told me.
The next week we'll get some quiche for you,
Okay.
but don't tell my
Yes,
menu.
sir. I apologize. Please forgive me, brother.
I forgive you this time, but don't make that no habit.
Yes, sir.
I ain't no easy win now.
Yes, sir.
All right, now. So now that we done got that out the way, we're gonna have some fried pork chops, some macaroni and cheese. We're gonna.
Hey.
So you figured you got.
I remember now. We have company, so I forgot.
You're excited, huh?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Just introduce the food.
Food. I want to introduce you to Susie Sous Chef.
Hey.
She's the one that's gonna be eating you. Now, can I tell the people what we got on the menu?
Of course.
Alrighty then. We're gonna have macaroni and cheese. We're gonna have cabbage with green peppers, and we're gonna have fried pork chops, and we're gonna top it off with some of that special cornbread that Akila makes.
Don't I wish?
Um,
And there's the pork chops. Hi.
finish?
Alrighty.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Positive.
Now I won't go until you tell me.
We got friends now. You can't talk junk to me all the time.
Okay. So you want them to get what you're supposed to get, or you want to take?
Yes.
And so everything that I do tonight, some of this stuff y'all will never know because it's just a chef's secret. But everything that I do tonight is gonna be done with
Turn the bottle. Thank you.
this awesome seasoning. Cooking with cousin Zane. Zane Gray's vegetable seasoning. You can get it online. Zane's Carolina Seasoning.com.
There you go.
Go get it. I think some of y'all missed the special. I don't know if Susie Sous Chef is going to extend the special, buy 2 8 ounces and get 1 4 ounce free, but that's her department. I just try to put things together. So we need to get started.
Yes.
All right, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get this macaroni and cheese in the oven. I have
Yeah.
some noodles here.
That's Centria's favorite. Y'all hear her shouting out over on the side. That's what she do. That's what she do.
We're going to get this going. I pre-boiled these noodles. A lot of people think you got to boil noodles until they fall apart. You only really should boil noodles about 8 minutes, 10 minutes tops. They call it parboil. That means not all the way.
Okay.
And what I do is, I should have sprayed my pan, but I guess it's okay. That's just some of my little tips that I do. I think that's enough macaroni. Now, and the other thing is, you don't want your macaroni and cheese to be dried out.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So really, it only takes as long as it takes to dry the cheese and stuff that I put in here and cook the secret ingredients. I'll say that.
Sorry.
You fixing bottles while I'm trying to tell them what I'm doing?
I was trying to make sure they see because I'm like zoomed in right there.
You zoomed. I don't know how much in you was, but you sure enough zoomed. All right, so now that we got that out the way, my guests don't know it's a setup. They're going to wash all the dishes and stuff when they get through eating.
I'll do that as long as I don't have to pay for the food.
Right.
So the next thing I do is I take this secret ingredients that I have here. One ingredient I'll tell you guys about because everybody does macaroni and cheese a different way. Some people do it on top of the stove. Some people do it out of the box. I do it out of scratch because I don't know what out of the box means. So with that being said, I add this in my macaroni and cheese. Centria didn't know that.
You know, I just found that out. That's how much I pay attention.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have a premium. I said, yeah, because you don't use seasoning. He said, I use the seasoning. I said, oh.
So when they get to perusing each other here, I use about maybe a tablespoon, a little more, depending on how I feel. And tonight I'm feeling tablespoonish. Is that a word?
Yes,
we got some
you said it.
scholars in here. Is that a word? Tablespoonish? Is that a word, mother?
I heard a professor say one time he used words. He used to say, if it's not a word, I ordain it and send it forth.
There you go. That's why I got him here tonight.
Just ordain it and send it forth.
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward with this. So once we get this mixed in here, really good, and not sling it all over the floor. Take a spoon and mix this up, right? So I have several different ways that I do this, and I'm just gonna do this the quick and easy way. I'm gonna add cheese, and that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of cheese I'm using. Figure that out on your own. So this is cheese. I like cheesy macaroni and cheese.
Me too.
Somebody said, who said me too?
You know that was your buddy.
Yeah.
Yes. Jose said, good evening.
Good evening, brother.
Livonia said, what's good? I'm on my way for a taste test.
Come on down. So really, it's not much talking I can do with this. Outside, I already told y'all I'm putting the cheese in. So I'm mixing my cheese in now.
Elisa Stone said, hello, cuz.
Hey, cuz, what's going on?
Livonia said, get her, Zane. Suck a junk to me. Gary said, me and Rhiannon should have picked today to be a guest.
Wow.
Very well, the Lord have you who you like.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, Brother Gary.
Yes.
So as you see, I'm steady mixing cheese.
I'm sorry, Rev Ron. It's Rev Ron. I apologize, big brother.
What did he say? You said Jose.
Jose.
Who's Jose?
Gary said LOL.
See, once this go in the oven, then I'm gonna jump right on the cabbage. The cabbage really only takes like 15 minutes tops. You don't want your what is that stuff I'm talking about? Yeah, the cabbage. Thank you. That's why I'm glad you're here.
Gary, we're sorry. If you would have told us about an hour and a half earlier, we could have threw on enough meat for you and the baby to come over.
Potato chips make it even more enjoyable. And just like music, there's a flavor for every taste. Lay's cream and hot.
You can never put too much cheese in macaroni. Cheese.
Well, I've seen some people that have,
Okay.
and it messes it up. But you just got to know when to stop.
Okay.
And that's something that's self-taught.
Judgment.
Yeah. Because she wants me to tell how much cheese. Everybody does it different.
Okay.
Everybody
And with your
does it different.
seasoning, you don't even need salt.
Right.
We don't use salt. We use the same grade
Good.
seasoning.
There you
We
go.
don't use salt at all.
There you go. That's great to know.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
What's the difference between good and great? I say good, you say great. Does that tell something?
Because we're both just responding.
Oh, we're responding. All right, respond. All right, guys. This is coming along really, really nice. Tonight might be a little bit of extended show if you have to go. I understand that, but we're going to do this tonight. I feel like doing it.
Feel it.
And if I feel it, then that means it's going to be good, y'all.
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
Okay, so now I have this mixed up like I want it. Or like it should be.
Shima McNeil said, please mail me a plate.
Once I get all my cheese in, okay, Shima, hey, cuz, how you doing? Once I get all my cheese and stuff in, I like to top this. Right?
Just don't understand how macaroni and cheese could look pretty. This does not make no sense.
Cause a handsome guy's fixing it. What you talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so we got this ready. This is heavy. We're gonna get this going in this oven. And we're gonna check with it in a few minutes. About 15, 20 minutes, that should be like it should be.
Do you need to put the timer on?
It's on.
Oh, okay. Look, I'll be trying to get.
And she does do that, and I guess a lot of people would say that. But when you cook and you know that you can cook, and I don't mean that. That's not like I was supposed
See
to.
what?
I
take offense to this. I take offense.
No, it has nothing to do with you right now. I'm getting ready to make a statement. When you're cooking, I can be cooking. I think I said this in one of the other shows. I can be cooking and have 2 or 3 things going, and something say bang, the rice is on or the macaroni and cheese is on. That's my time, and it just happens that way. Okay.
Lucky.
We're gonna put this over here out of the way.
See the seasoning?
Now we're coming down to the wire. You know, she's got a bad knack when I turn my back. She be doing a lot of stuff. She think I don't know that.
We be watching the shows back, and he be like, "Really, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't notice that, did you?"
Alrighty then.
Oh, there you go.
We're getting ready to cut this cabbage up, and the only reason this cabbage is gonna be good is 2 reasons: Zane Grace and the Chicago Bear Night. Don't forget that. Now my mother can cut up the prettiest cabbage.
Oh my goodness!
What's the
Yes,
matter?
I'm agreeing.
She can cut cabbage up the prettiest, and I've been trying to get that down, and I haven't gotten it yet. But one day, Ma, maybe I will.
You know what? Oh my Lord, Jesus!
I was gonna say you would have had a Dallas Cowboy night. That wouldn't have happened. Come on, don't stop looking at that. Come on, man.
Bring that close. I got a Dallas Cowboy fan for eat my food? Are you serious right now? The only thing that's saving him is Jesus.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the blood. Thank you for the blood.
So, we get this cabbage cut up. This cabbage is going to be quick, y'all.
Gary said it's all good. Rhiannon would have been acting ratchet on live. He's got a little 2-year-old. Rhiannon's 1, 2, and she lives next door. She would just be cutting up. That's all right. We'll get y'all over, Gary. Alvin, Ty said, "Give me the spoon."
Yeah.
Shima said, "LOL, no timer." Yes, she
Getting this
can.
mixed up in here. It's coming along pretty good.
Lavonia say you silly.
What can I say about cabbage? Besides, cabbage is good. I know I can say it another way. Good cabbage. How about that?
Let's try great cabbage.
Great cabbage, y'all.
Let's see if I could put this here. Can you see the cabbage?
All right. So, like I said before, sometimes I like to have color in my cabbage. These leaves and things have been rinsed off really well. I like folding them up so I can put them in my cabbage. I really hope I don't need that bowl again.
Sorry.
Susie Sous Chef is on her job. All right, we'll put all that in there together. We're gonna get this going. Sometimes I like to have green peppers in my cabbage. It gives it a nice flavor. You don't have to cut it in no special way. You don't have to go to culinary school to learn how to cut a green pepper up. It's just cutting a green pepper up. And I just use one green pepper. Throw it in there.
That means
Could you give me a measuring cup?
one whole green pepper. I got you. Grab it and hold the camera.
Don't worry about it. And so we're going to add some water in this cabbage, even though cabbage makes its own water. I like to add water in my cabbage.
How much water is that? Zane Marks.
I'm about to tell you. Hold on. You know, one of my friends said to me, what does finna mean? Finna means a lot of words, a lot of things if you're from the South. If you're not from the South, you won't understand. It means fixing to. I just put all the one word together, I'm finna. I pour about 3 to 4 cups of water in my cabbage. Now, here's the good part. We want to mix some olive oil. About 2 tablespoons.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
And
Yes, yes.
this right here.
Yes.
It'll make you taste like you got meat in your cabbage. It'll make it taste like a lot of things. Good cabbage.
Good cabbage.
Healthy, no pork. Not against pork because I could eat the onk if you put it in the pot. So, so don't think that I want to be healthy, but I like pork. So, you want me to tell them how much of this I use?
No. I think they get it now that you just sprinkle.
Well, when I start out with this in my cabbage, I don't sprinkle. I go
Just
ahead.
pour.
Because I have some crushed red peppers flakes that's in the seasoning. Sometimes it helps it out a little bit, And so I'm doing this. I'm adding. It seems like I'm adding a lot, but you can't be afraid to use the Zane Graze. Now, what will move this on faster is I'm going to put a lid on it so the heat can cook up and come back down and cook our cabbage.
Gotcha. Reverend, 1 pepper. 1 pepper. He said 1 whole pepper or 1 pepper.
I'm heating up my grease if my wife's still done having her show, so I can cook the what are those?
Pork chops.
Pork chops.
Cornbread.
So I have several methods of how I check the temp on my food. I could do laser, right? Can you see the dot on me?
There you go.
Right. You see it on her forehead?
Do it on Andalou.
Yeah.
So this will give you a cook temp. I don't care what it's on your skin or whatever. This oil right now is at 103.2 degrees. I won't put any pork chop in there until it gets to be like 350 or 375. I have to know that. Now,
I knew that.
now, until the masses, I will say that the people that bought the seasoning and buy the seasoning, they talk and tell me, you know, different things that I should use it on meat. And I'm like, you know, it's a vegetable seasoning, but believe it or not, it's been working on everything.
Yes.
I season my pork chops with it. Before I batter my pork chops, I'm gonna sprinkle more on there, and I have my own breader that I use, that I mix different ingredients. But the base of my batter is Zane Graze.
Cool.
And so, while that's going, we'll be taking any questions because really now we're just waiting on the food to do its thing.
Reverend said, that cornbread.
Yeah, that cornbread is cornbread.
Livonia said, I'm on the way. Somebody else can bust tonight. LOL. She got to go to work. She wants somebody else to take the shift.
Okay. What's up, the lace up thermometer?
Ma'am,
The lace up thermometer.
what about it?
Where would you purchase one of those?
At the laser thermometer store, mother. So you can purchase this. You can go to Lowe's. You could go to Home Depot, online, places like that.
Amazon.
Like we can, like. I'm trying to get the camera to follow me. All right. Now we're gonna do a skin temp on Pastor Lyons.
He's hot.
Thank you, honey.
This is a rated G show. Right now his skin temperature is 80 degrees.
Wow.
Okay.
You want me to do yours? Come on, let's do yours. If you stop acting crazy for a minute, put your hand out and see what yours is.
I hope it's not higher than 80.
Hers is 89.
Woo! You on fire.
So,